my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is September the 11th, and may we never forget this horrible, horrible day. And Joe, thank you for putting that video feed together. It really means a lot. And it's just a day we need to never forget. So I'm going to slip into the chat and welcome everyone. Melissa, hello. Brenda Foley, hello. Donnell, good morning, Donna and Joe. Hope you both are starting to feel better. He's looking a lot better and now starting to get appetite back. So he started his meds late last night and hoping now he's on the return trip back to better health. Let me see. Midnight Farmhouse in the house today. Thank you for coming. Let me see. I'm just skimming. Day's in the house. Thank you, Day. Thank you, Donnell. Let me see. Charlotte. Hello, sweetie. And I have recovered my ironing boards. And thank you for that beautiful fabric. Laura, hello, Donna and everyone. Lord have mercy. I'll never forget that day. Absolutely. Amen. I can tell you exactly where Joe and I was the minute all of the havoc broke out. And I'm sure you all can remember exactly where you were as well. Lisa, hello, sweetheart. I hope your day is going well. Candace, hello, sweetie. And thank you for joining as well. Let me see. Gone but never forgotten. Prayers for all those involved and affected. Absolutely. I met the lady whose daughter was on Flight 93. I can't imagine. Katie D. Crafts, hello, sweetie, and welcome. Laura, Louise, hello. It was seriously amazing intro, Joe. Thank you. So glad Joe's feeling better. He's been working on that intro for about a week. And it's just something you never forget. It's sad I had to leave. I understand, Mike. Jim, hello. Thank you for the tribute. Thank you for coming in today. I haven't saw you in a hot minute. It's good to have you back. Gladys Paul, hello, everyone. And I am going to shut off the control panels and pass it over to Joe. Let me see. A friend of mine saw the planes hit the tower. She said her brain wouldn't allow her to believe it was real. I had just got home from work and Joe had just got up and we were having coffee when all the havoc broke out, and you could still cry just watching it play out. So I'm going to get off of that subject or I'll be a bawling girl today. So today I worked with Day a little bit this morning on the back end and went ahead and I have let me say block 1. I wanted to make sure I had something that I could show you that was squared up and ready to go. Many people have already finished theirs. Day and I are working on finishing ours. If you finished yours, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious as to how yours turned out. I did change this from the cream that I was using because I just wanted it to really box these in and show. And I used this. It is the same fabric line that would allow for those triangles, and it's going to give it more texture, more depth, and I think it's going to look good. Good to be here, watching on TV most of the time. I get it, Jim. So today I am going to, let me see. I've got all these ready to piece together. So let me see where I'm supposed to be today. It's 11, 10, 8. I'm supposed to be on block 8. If I can get that done, I might go ahead and assemble a couple others as we talk today. Like I said, I have taken the liberty to do the block building as far as getting some of these pieces laid out and ready to go. So this forget-me-not, how fitting is that for today? That was not planned by any means. It just happened to be forget-me-not today. So I have finished all of this. I just need to do my layout. So let me get these ready to lay out and take them. I don't want to have the directions here for anyone to see because I don't want to get in trouble. So let me get these off. I tag everything. So let me see. Amy, hello, sweetheart. So I do have to keep this handy for me to see how I need to lay this out. So let me start with my center. This is going to go here. Here. I did not join these, so we will be doing that here in just a moment. And then they'll lay in on all 4 sections. And that's going to give us the nice V shape as this one becomes built out. Let me know what you think of this vlog and this project as well. I'm really glad that we're finishing it up and getting this one. Mine's been sitting in a tub for just a little bit, and we figured we would take the Wednesdays and go ahead and get this built in. If you have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask away. Pull this over. Let me look at the chat while I'm ironing. We had the morning news on and saw the second plane hit. We had tears streaming down our faces and our daughters. Age 5, that's what happened. My husband could say was a lot of people just died. It's unbelievable. I'm fire service and EMS service, and I've been my whole life. And to be honest, I could have never imagined being there. I'm being honest, I just can't. And so many have died since from all of the cancers and things from going in and saving lives. It's just so horrible. I'm just like, so this is going to lay, whoops, wrong way. And let me get these laid in the way they need to be. Whoops. I did not trim these, and I will before I sew these in. I just sewed them up, so let me see what size they needed to be. Three and a half. So give me just a second, and we will get all of this set in and ready to go. I really honestly thought I had these already pre-ready. This way, this way, this way, this way. Then and this. Double check yourself before you do any of the layout, and then we'll build out the bottom section. Donna, I love the fabric. This fabric I really was holding on to. I really did not want to let it go. I didn't want to use it. And this project, I just knew it was the right one. So if I didn't finish, it was going to be really pretty pillowcases. But I'm glad I'm finishing. Was watching the news with my 11-month-old son. Remember thinking, what did I bring the baby into? I get it. I so get it. Hello, Quilty friends. Hello, Janine. Hope your day is going amazing. We've got that piece built. We'll move on to this one and line them up. And just, like I said, I've worked and had a few of these blocks already pre-made, and then I worked today and got some back end stuff ready to go so we could move this a little faster than what I had wanted. I wanted it to close up in mid-October, but I've got a few large commitments coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and streamline and get as much done ahead of time, so I'll be able to do a few blocks, if not all, with you guys. Well, it's not exactly amazing, but not too bad. That's okay. I hope your day gets a lot better then. Jim, my husband, and I talked about the same thing. We wondered what kind of future. Absolutely. And you look at all these years later and look at us now. It's mind-boggling. Totally mind-boggling. So now, that quick, all we need to do is join these. And as much as I don't like to pin, I need to make sure that I do get this lined up. I have to head back to work. I just dropped in to say hi and give a thumbs up. Thank you, Janine. I humbly appreciate. Get back to work with those littles. So how's everyone else's day going so far? Does anyone else do the sew sampler boxes? I'm just kind of curious as to what everyone else does. Do you do these boxes? Do you do the sew longs? Let me know. Ironing and squaring blocks, absolutely. Dad's going to have her quilt together, lickety split. We were chatting and doing a little configuring with blocks and stuff today, and hers is going to be amazing. So if you're not in the Ying's Pen Pals or the Squirrel group, you really want to be in those. I'm not kidding. There's a lot of information, and we've got a lot getting ready to kick off with that group as well. I'm officially bored of being unemployed. Come up here. I get you to work. I'll get you cutting all of my fabric and kitting them up for me. That will give you something to do for a little while. We could have a good time. I could show you our amazing little tiny community. But I know you must be wanting to get back to work. So now we're going to do the next step, which is the stem. And be careful the way that you do lay these out. This one, I want the white up in the corner. This goes this way. I'm going to slide in. And then like this. How cute is that going to look, right? And somehow, I made an extra. 1, 2, 3. That I only needed 3. Must have got really tied up in it and just zipped them right in. I need to get the borders on a quilt for my grandnephew. I was in the hospital for a week. I'm getting my energy back, but now I'm having a hard time getting motivated again. Laura, praying for you, sweetheart, that everything will work out. And I'm sorry you were under the weather. And how cute did that come together? Real quick. And anytime I do these, I like to get my blocks semi-built. For retreats planned next year, I need to get to work to pay for all of them. I know too, you're going to. Do you want to share the others? I think I just picked that up like that. Let me slide this one in. Tell me, I know Tennessee, Pennsylvania. Tell me all the others. Make me jelly belly. Just a second to get this in. Let me see. Dryer broke, so washing clothes and then taking them to the neighbors to dry. Oh. Things happen, honey. I hate that for you. You guys have been through a lot. I was a hiring manager. I know it takes time with most companies. Absolutely. I would say move here to the hills of Western Maryland and you'd be happy, but I would be fibbing. She's our little Georgia peach, Joe. You started laughing when I said move here. Yeah. Let me see. I didn't go through anything like you have. I've been watching your older videos for inspiration. You always approach everything with such enthusiasm and passion. Thank you, Laura. I tried my best, and I'm learning a lot of new things. And my parents used to always tell us every day you need to learn something. So I'm grateful for that. So this is, whoops, let me turn it this way so you can see. I'll have to starch it before I do the next step with it, which would be building it out. So I will go ahead. I have plenty of time today and zip in another block. So give me just a second and I'll get this up on the board pinned so I know I can get back into this. But how do you like these shadings? I'm just like, it really made it look like they're kind of like in a little flower box, I think. And I will get to the next one, which is number 9, marigold. Who doesn't like a good marigold, right? Let me see. That is absolutely beautiful as always. This one looks like it's going to be different to lay out. So let me get these into little stacks and I'll see what I need to do. Nothing beats when you pick up your parts and you have extra pieces, right? And look at that cute little bird. I was just learning how to do the fussy cutting with that. And I was like, that's going to be really neat. So definitely had to give it a shot. Get this laid in. that way, that way, that way. Then we'll set all of those aside for a minute and we get these in. I appreciate all of you taking your time today and joining me. I did put a couple polls up on our community tab. If anybody would like to go over and vote on those polls, it helps me and Joe, or Joe and I, with a few things. Some people were asking me about, let's step back from Project Dress a Girl for a little while. And the community poll so far last night, it was, how I say, let's keep doing it. So I'm curious and sending you all over for your opinions as well. But if I do continue to move forward with it, I need you guys to make the dresses. It's just too hard when we're running a business on the back end for me to make all the dresses. I humbly appreciate all of you for making all of the stuff and sending the things to make. But it's going to take us a little while to bounce back. And it'll make life a little bit easier on my end. And I can keep the project going. I just can't do all of the cutouts. And then I take them to retreat. And everybody's so gracious and tries to help. And I think I'm going to not take them to my retreats unless they're requested. And do them that way. Donna just checked, currently 79, say, yep. Then we're going to keep going because it helps these little children. And my children or my grandchildren living in those conditions. I just can't. So I will still accept the dressing month and everybody has to stop your projects and get stitching for a week or two. We just sew and mail in, sew and mail in. And that's the way I will still do it. And for those that have already sent fabric, I will go ahead and cut that up and do my best to get those stitched into dresses. At this point, I need to measure here. That fabric is just stunning. Love the bird. Found a small pack of the line. Yay. That is so good. I'm glad you were able to. This, I don't know what attracted me to this other than it's my favorite colors. But after I got the packet and saw all of the, the beautiful colors, the way that they all come together, I'm just like, oh, I really do like it. So let me see. This will go up here. This one, you have to watch the way that you're laying these out. And this is going to give you your shape there that you do need. This one is going to go here for stem. This way. And then this way. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together, right? So I'm just going to get the side build out first. Does anyone else just get as much of your stuff done and come in on the back end and get it really working? Just bought fabric for next year's Dress a Girl. I think it's going to be fabulous. Then we're just going to keep doing it because I think it gives back. But I wanted to honor what everybody was. Do you think it's time? Do you think it's time to go ahead and give it a break? So the way I will do that is, so if you wish, we will still keep our goals. I'm so grateful that we have met our goals this year. As of yesterday's video, our goal was to hit 150. And we hit 152 dresses yesterday. So I will hold on to everything for another couple weeks. And then I will get with Marty and we will get these down to her. And It's just going to be a blessing to all of these kits. And you'll be able to tune into her channel, and she will, I'm not sure she will actually show every dress, but I'm sure she will give the count that we have submitted and open up some of them. Just bought the fabric for next year. Got that Martinza. Am I saying that right? Martinza? Welcome. This is really a pretty line. I really am enjoying working with it. And of course, we do need to make sure that everything's squared down, everything's pinned in place where it needs to be. And you want everything to really line up nice. Sorry about the dead air, but I wanted to not stick myself for a second. Put this out, let me give it a little bit of heat love, and we'll see what you think of this one. Square it up. Here we go. It has not been starched yet. But the next step for this would be to lay this in like this. And if you've never worked with this, where you're setting in on the point, it's really easy. You're going to start on one side, and you're just going to, I'm going to show you a little cheat. And yes, if there's a way to cheat, I will show you. Just finger press so it gives you a little line. Then you're going to find the center right here, like this. And this is your center line. So you're going to sew this in. And yes, there's going to be extra all the way around. But once we square these in, you will see it's okay. Trust the process. Finger press it down. McCall 5797, yes. That is the pattern that I use. And there's so many more out there. Each year they design new dresses for these little girls. So it's just amazing, the creativity. So fold it down again. And this is the way that you're building it on the point. And you just come all the way around, line it up on your center. Pick it up and run it right through. And I put back really easy. And let the machine do the work. You're cut on the bias here, and it's going to stretch it, and you don't want to have wonky blocks. I don't care how much you've starched, you don't want wonky. So we press this one out. And wait to see how cool this looks. Many have already done this, some have not. That's why I'm taking today and just going to go ahead and show you how to get this part in. Find my center. And where there is dead center. To line this up. And all of those little dog ears that's sticking out, we will trim those off. So don't worry about it. Right now, you do not need to worry. Flip this up and we're going to just press it in as well. Let it down, and then we're going to do this one. I've already put the crease there. Got it lined up. These blocks, once they're built, they grow really fast when you start with getting them set in right. So like right here, I'm just going to chop it off. And just that way it's out of my way. And you're going to see how simple this goes in. And it will need squared before I do anything else with it. And just like that, it's in. And I don't have big space here, but that's how quick and simple these build out. Let me put this together and I'll slide it over here, so I will get back to that. Does anyone have any questions so far? Which block is this? I'm not even sure which block this is. So give me a second. This is block 12, so I don't want to do block 12 yet. I want to kind of do them in. I'll just go ahead and do it and get it out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and just lay this one out. It's called Love in a Mist. And when you have them pre-ready, pre-set, you should have no problems getting things set up and ready to go. How many others do this? I do, and it just works for my brain. So that's how simple that is. Then we're going to come up this side. Want to make sure I've got the right colors facing the right way. If not, now would be the time to tell, right? There. See how that's going to form? Got a couple more minutes with you guys, so I'm just going to stitch this in. And these do come together really nicely. That way. This way. Are you going out of order? I had it picked up there, so I just laid it down. You silly goose. I just wanted to finish number 12 before you. You know that's it. Yes, I grabbed the wrong pack. I'm doing it to help you. How's that? Is this helping? Or am I confusing you more? You just realized I went out of order. You're going to ground me, I'm telling you. You're going to be saying, no, 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 no. You got to sit and pick all of that apart. And then we slip this one up. And it's 9 simple steps to this block. LOL. Get her day. Done now. You go to timeout. Run now. Get back to work. Sicking her on me. Who are you anyway? Naughty girls. Naughty girls. Yes, today's the day they give it to me. I can dish it so I can take it. They're lucky I love them so much. So now that part, see how quick that come together. So I'm going to let in. And then now I'm going to have to get back in order, or when I get off this live, they will beat me. She was, give me the whipping I so do not deserve. Yes. The next time you guys will see this, starting next week, I'm going to be tied up really heavy for a little bit. So I wanted to really focus on getting this wrapped up as much as possible, because I am going to be testing again for legits, and then I'm going to be working 2 large projects for them on the channel, and we need to decide, and I'll put a poll up on that because it helps us know what videos you like and what you don't like. But I'm going to be doing David, the front and the back, 2 separate ways. And if that's something you're interested in buying, do not buy it yet. And I will be doing it as a sew along, and as soon as I get my code, anybody that's sewing it along, I will help, you know. So that will come out as a block of the month as well. And Legit will drop all of that info. So here is your block 12. And yes, I did go out of order. Not even thinking day. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do you know what it's supposed to look like? Tell me what don't look right, Jay. Right, it need to go this way. You didn't know. You just saw me grab at it and say something wrong. You didn't even know. Here's something else, I tell you. No, you don't, Donnell. You traitor. I gotta call you traitor. Get back to work. So we all mess up, and I zipped it in, and I did not pay attention to the way I picked it up. So it takes 2 seconds to turn the block. Not hard at all. And if you use your seam ripper right, it will take it straight out and you won't rip your fabric. This is a very good fabric line, so I'm not too worried. Let me see. We're going out of order. I love you. Damn, I'm still putting it together. We did this. I assembled when I was sitting talking to you, Day. Working it so if we had questions. You got this. No, she not. She won't pick one day. Day will slap her. So now I have to make sure it goes this way. Block goes that way. This goes this way. So I'm going to lay it back in and we're going to do it again. I would rather fix my mistake now than act like I didn't make it, because we all make mistakes and you get it real over here. And just make sure that you get it lined up where it needs to be. Denise, hello. Delia, quit slacking. She not slacking. She been busting it all week. I tell you what, if anybody slacking done now. Auntie L, hello everyone, pretty block. Here's this block. Which one was this day? I forget. Ah, number 12, my friends. She picked on me, so I give it back just a little. So do you want to see another block come together real quick, or should we end? I don't want to stick that up there to pull it back. I really want to make the legit kit horses, but I think it may be over my head for my first project. No. I can assure you, wait to order it, and I can help you with it. When it comes, not pre-order, but let's see. I will help you. Once you get the basics down, you got it. Love in the Mist. Is that the next one? Or is that the one we just do? Yeah, Love in the Mist. I am going to go ahead and put together Blue Bell. LOL, I know, I'm just messing with you both. You be something else, I tell you. So this is what you're going to look like. Pick this up so I can lay it out the way they need to be. So we're going to top right, bottom. Make sure that we get the V here. Nope, goes this way. See how easy it is to just jack that up. You want to make sure you be very careful. Done something wrong. Hold on. Let me figure it out. No, I didn't. This way. Okay, there it is. This way. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. So I like to lay them out to make sure. Otherwise, Joe be over here going, guess what you did? He would tell me too. I'm done in everyone. I'm just sitting in school land waiting for grandson. Beautiful colors. Thank you. Gemma made the modern diamond quilt out of it as well. Other quilts. Has anyone bought fabric at Dollar Tree? Yes. I see a lot of people buying it there right now, especially in economy the way things are going. And Donnell did her entire project with it to show you, yes, it can be done and still look beautiful. I have not, and by all means, I'm not fabric snob. I just forget when we're in town for Joe to take me in so I can have a look-see. But absolutely not done. Just build this out, really simple. These are really coming together very, very pretty. This I can say is one of the prettiest blocks, I think, so far. When we get them all built out in a day and I finish our quilts, I can't wait for us to show you what they actually look like. Hello, Tony. Patricia Arbuckle, hello and welcome. So then we just continue to build out the block. I know this is a little bit longer video today. I've tried to be done in under an hour, but I really wanted to work on getting some of this done. And I'm still working on Joe's Eagle. I've kind of tabled it. I tried to get back into the face of it is where I'm at right now. And I spent more time picking. So I was like, nope, I'm going to give it a few more weeks before I get back into that. All the big pieces are done. The outside perimeter is done. I have the claws and the face and the head. And then his eagle will be ready to show you guys. And I learned with this, it's easier to fold your fabric away from the center. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but my blocks lay nicer by doing so. Beautiful block. Thanks, Tony. These colors are amazing. Mine's blues, hers is batiks in it. I tell you, she's got it going on over there. They look beautiful. So this is where I'm at so far on this block. So let me see. This is going to go here. And we're going to build the stem now. You're sewing very well, and your speech has improved so much. Continue improvement. Thank you, Tony. It is. I am going to be work in progress. I notice, and Joe noticed, when I get really tired, my speech slow down some, or things seem jumbled sometimes. But every day is new day, and I'm so thankful for all of everybody helping me every step of the way. It means so much. This way. Get this pinned in, well, pinched in, I say. That's normal. Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm just like, this is all new, and I feel like I've made big improvements. I really do. And how to say, long road of recovery, but it's coming. So, what do you think of this one? Do you like it? You have over one women. You have over one so much already. Absolutely. I'm to a point now where whatever God allows me to have back, I am thankful for. This one is called Blue Bell. So I don't want to keep pinning to the wall because these are going to build out really quick when we get to really building. You have, okay, overcome. Thank you. Hello, crossover. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. So don't have a clue here. So this one I think is going to be one of the harder blocks, but it's going to look beautiful when it all comes together. So let me try to figure out what I'm doing here. I may or may not have done this right. So what is my center block? This one I fold with and fold with and fold with. I'm going to build the stem first on this one. Hello, Giovanna. Welcome, sweetheart. Look at the picture. Yes. This way. Just going to build this and get it added this way. Finger press this one and bring this one down. Then we'll be able to build. I want to give it a little press there. And love it here. That's going to be my center. Good. That one's going there. That one's going there. You understand my challenge in a second when you see this one come together. So that is like that. Hourglass. The white to the outside. White to the outside. White. White. That's how this one's going to look. So how's everyone's day? I get things turned around, so I have to look back from time to time. If I lay it out on my design boards, I don't get jacked up. But when I'm laying it out here, limited space, I do get things jacked up. So I always like to double check and make sure when I pick it up right. And sometimes I do mess it up. That fillet there, and we're doing the middle. So what's under your needles today? Anybody like to know? And the squirrels after the Zoom, you are welcome to come in and sew for a while. Woke up at 5 and got some sewing done today. Awesome. What are you making, Giovanna? I love to see what everybody makes. And you can press your seams open, or you can press them to one side. I'm fine with either. I'm working on dresses. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So now we're back up to top, and we'll bring this in. this one. And like I said, if you get all of your preliminary block stuff done, you can always come back and zip this in. You never mess up. It's a design choice. I like the way you say that. Design choice. That's a good way. Absolutely. Definitely a design choice. I redid the acorn for Debbie, as the first one was too wonky finish to send. I get it. It happens, honey. That's done. Make sure I've got it laid out right. And we flip. Ruth Roberts, hello, hello. I love the blues and the grays and the fabric. I think this, if I had to pick all the colors on my own, it wouldn't be, I'm being honest, I am challenged with making fabrics work well together. So for me, I like to either have the girls help me. Does this look right? Does that look right? Together, because that's just not my thing. And they do so good. They do. Or I buy the fat quarter bundles and use those. And then I still struggle. Will this go with this block? What do you think? Because it just, I need to finish learning my way with that. The colors are beautiful. Thank you. Still working on Crispies. Finally home and have my good juke to use. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you were able to get home. I know it's been a journey. So here you go. And this one was called Cosmo. So that is about it. And under the wire, I've got, I think all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks ready to be built out like this. The next time you guys see it, I will show it, but I don't think I'll bring it back on the channel, and I'll just be able to show it to you guys. And maybe that'd be Sunday. We'll see what the week brings. But anyway, thank you guys for joining Joe and I today, and all of your love and prayers. Please continue to pray for our country, pray for Joe, so we can get this bug out of our house. God bless you guys, and I'll see you back on Friday night. And if you are doing the trellis garden with me for this backup pattern, please, please, please keep working. We finished up all of week 1, and we're going to be working on week 2 this week. So go ahead and feel free to go ahead and start building out if you wish. But please don't go all the way hog wild and finish the quilt. I've got 4 weeks lined up for this, and it's going to be fun. So you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you on Friday. If you are the squirrels, the Zoom will open up momentarily. And you are welcome to come play on the impromptu Zoom. Good day to all. See you around to be safe. You too, Jim. Giovanna, bye everyone. See you next time. Ruth Roberts, take it easy. Charlotte, goodbye everyone. All right. You guys take care.